Hello, my name's Wade Von Grawbadger, and I've been a comic book artist for over 30 years. And sometimes when I'm not making comics, I'm doing illustrations like this, Ghost Rider. Now, I started sketching it out and then realized that I didn't have my camera set up, so I went back and got it. So you just saw me shading some stuff in so I'd have a general idea of what I wanted to do with the line work. So now I grab my trusty brush and I begin inking. Now I don't really have a plan per se, except for on the face, which is what we're looking at right now. Now I decided to go in with this very specific kind of line work so that I could kind of emulate the heat distortion that you would get while looking through fire. Now whether I achieve that or not is up for you to decide. So I'm using a synthetic brush that's kind of inconsistent in how it gives me a point. I figure this works to my benefit because it's not super sharp all the time, and that might help me give the illusion of the distortion that's coming from the heat. That's basically coming from inside his jacket. That's basically coming from hell. Now, hopefully this will help with the contrast because I'll be doing everything else in dry brush. But for now, we're lining out the face, showing up hopefully the light that's emanating from the interior of his skull. You'll notice from the pencils, I had kind of a rough idea of what I wanted. Now this had kind of emanated from an idea I had for doing a sketch card, but it just kind of blossomed in my head and I decided that doing it in a 2.5 by 3.5 format was just going to be too small. So I thought I'd do an actual illustration. So basically here, I'm just laying down my blacks in the jacket in preparation for later dry brushing. Now the trick will be to add the dry brushing on my jacket to make it look like leather, but I'll also be using dry brushing on the flames, trying to make them look like flames and not leather. Will it work? Who knows? So at this point, I am all over the place. I'm drawing lines, I'm back to the jacket, I'm on the fire. It's almost as though I have ADHD, but I'm pretty sure I don't. So I have no excuse. You're just gonna have to deal with it because this is what I do. So here we go. The jacket's starting to look like a jacket. Feeling pretty good about it. Working my way towards the light source that is within. Back to the smoke, doing some nice wispy lines, getting some nice texture variants going. All in all, feeling pretty decent about it. So as we fly towards the end of this thing, I should point out that I'll be in Chicago at C2E2 this March 27th through the 29th. So if you'd like a commission like this or something else, hit me up on any of my social media pages. If you're interested in some of my original comic book artwork, check out essentialsequential.com where you'll find all the great stuff. Now for the exciting reveal! Ooh, so shiny. And as we transition into my traditional inverted thing, it just looks like a normal skull. Catch you next time!